Hello there.
Hello again. Welcome back to the channel.
No.
So you've probably come to realise that Ready or Not is actually a really difficult game, and over the course of the past 2 weeks I put too many hours into this game trying to complete it. So all I wanted to do with this video today was just to make a list of kind of the best tips and tricks that I have to help you finish the game too. So if you do find this video helpful, go ahead and hit the like button and tell me what your experience of the game is so far in the comments. But with all that said, let's get on to tip number 1. So to get us started off then with our number 1 spot, that is of course to use the shield. So in Ready or Not, the ballistic shield can be unlocked from the start of the game, and it's probably one of the best defenses you have in kind of the later levels when the enemies start to have things like assault rifles and shotguns and body armor. And the reason I say that it's probably one of the best defenses against those things is because you are practically bulletproof from the legs up, which means that on kind of the later missions in the game, when you have to go into your room where there may be 2 or 3 enemies all with assault rifles, it means you can just open the door and just walk straight in and start to take them out. Now if you tried to do this normally, you would get killed straight away, so that's why I would say kind of the best tip I have, which really did help me to complete those later levels, is to make use of that ballistic shield. And one clip I have which shows why the shield is such a great tool would be this clip that you're about to see. And in this, an enemy is standing behind a barricaded door with an assault rifle. So if everybody wants to count along how many shots it took to take him down, let's see how many it took in the end. Now that final shot wasn't exactly needed, but if Zombieland taught us anything, that is to always double tap when you have the opportunity to do it. And in our number 2 spot we have use your teammates. Now in Ready or Not, you can get your teammates to breach and clear rooms for you. And the thing about the AI clearing the room is that the AI has the best aim ever. You know, you may not have such good aim, you may miss shots quite often, but the AI will hardly ever miss shots. And especially when you are towards the end of missions where you may have 2 or 3 more enemies to kill and you are low on health and low on ammo, the best tip I can give you is to just make your teammates breach and clear all the rooms for you, because at the end of the day, if they die, it doesn't really matter. The main thing which matters here is that you finish the mission, because by finishing the mission and completing the 2 main objectives, it then means that you've completed that mission and you get to move on to the next one. And on to our 3rd spot, and that is to shoot through windows. Now many people seem to forget when they are playing through the missions in Ready or Not that you can actually shoot through the windows. And also as well, the AI can shoot you through the windows. So on any of the maps, especially when you have say elevation, or you have a direct line of sight and the enemy may not see you, you just shoot them through the windows. At the end of the day, you need to take every advantage that you can by eliminating the enemies earlier in the game. And by doing this, it means that you can take enemies down without expending pretty much any ammunition at all. You know, 1 or 2 shots through a window directly at the target will take them down immediately. But the thing you also need to be aware of is the fact that the AI can shoot you through the window as well. And especially on the missions in say like the penthouse or the large mansion, the AIs will shoot up through the windows at you and at your teammates, so that's something you need to be aware of, especially as you start to go through the game more and there's more larger maps with more enemies. And now to our number 4 spot we have shoot from height. Now this is kind of similar to the point that I just raised in number 3, which was to shoot through windows, but for some reason in this game, a bit like that song by The Weeknd, the AI is blinded by the height. And for some reason they typically don't really shoot up that well. They don't really look up and able to aim and fire at you that well. And most of the time when you're kind of higher up than them, you do catch them off guard. And you can see here through the various different clips that I have, many of the times the AI is not even looking at me, or if they are trying to shoot me, they're just aiming terribly. So anytime you have a height advantage over any of the enemies, just try and use it as much as you can, because at the end of the day, as I said before, you want to take every advantage that you can get, because if you try and make it a level playing field with the AI, especially in those later levels, they will kill you every single time because their aim is that good. And of course, last but not least, in number 5 we have don't stand near doors when they're being breached. Now typically in Ready or Not, when a door is being breached, there is a cloud of smoke for about 5 seconds, and in that time you really can't see what's inside of the room, but the AI in the room can see you. And as I said before, the AI's aim in this game is just ridiculous. They will kill you literally the second that they see you. So if you are breaching a door or you're having AI breach a door, just stand off from it to the side for a couple of seconds like I do in these clips, and when the smoke goes, then throw your flash grenade and move in. But with that all said, that was my kind of 5 biggest tips to help you improve at Ready or Not if you are a new player or you just want to kind of finish the game. Make sure to hit the like button. Also as well, make sure to drop me a comment, tell me what you enjoyed about the video, what you didn't enjoy about the video, and last but not least, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit the sub button, and I will see you next time.